I got into an interaction with somebody on Twitter over what the plan was for Cody Rhodes and CM Punk, and I threw out a classic bland take of, "Oh, I think CM Punk turns heel on him." I got a response from somebody saying, "That's the same old BS we've been getting. It'd be better if it was the other way around." And I agree with that now that I think about it. Here's what I think. Things are getting really stale with Cody Rhodes as a babyface. As a top babyface, nobody cares about him anymore. Nobody cares about him when he has a title. But I don't think him being WWE champion is like going to be something that WWE is going to go away for a long time. I think they'll be taking him to other storylines for sure. Maybe they'll put him in a storyline with Randy Orton where he doesn't have the belt. But I think the belt will come back to him eventually.
Yes.
And I do think we'll eventually get that match between CM Punk and him. But I think the storyline's got to change for once, because the last few years, every time Cody defends the belt against one of his friends or somebody, a mentor, they turned their back on him.
Yeah.
John Cena did it last year. Randy Orton did it this year. KO did it pretty much a year and a half ago. Sami Zayn probably will do it this summer. It seems like it's inevitable. And I think the most likely opponent for WrestleMania 43 will be CM Punk. We know it's probably pretty much guaranteed.
Yeah.
He's moving to SmackDown. I don't think they would be like, yeah, let's keep these two away from each other for as long as we can. I think that match was teased to after WrestleMania when they had that promo battle. No reason for Cody Rhodes to really be on Raw that night unless they're teasing that eventual match in a year from now at Mania 43.
I agree.
I think the storyline it's going to be so different because, first of all, people we all enjoyed those heel turns from Randy Orton and John Cena. It was amazing. We were excited. We thought the story was going to be amazing too. Story obviously got ruined by TKO, but the turns were still great. It was exciting, and we thought we were going to get some bangers, but we ended up getting duds from those heel runs. I think that with CM Punk continually saying, "Hey, I'm not going to stab you in the back. I'll stab you in the front always." That's what we're kind of going to get here.
Yeah.
We're going to have Cody Rhodes being champ. Maybe he loses the title this summer and wins it back near WrestleMania season in the Rumble. Maybe even like he did this year where he won on a round of SmackDown. But I think that what happens is CM Punk will earn his title shot through two ways. Either it's the Rumble, like he did, like he was supposed to, I think 2 years ago when Jey Uso won, or last year when Jey Uso won, or the Elimination Chamber. I think he wins the title shot that way, and we finally get this match between Cody Rhodes and him. And he directly says to Cody Rhodes, "I'm going to challenge you one-on-one. No stopping you in the back. This is clean." And maybe Cody Rhodes at this point becomes a little paranoid because everybody turns their back on Cody Rhodes. No friend of his stays a friend of his for long because he's got the big gold belt, and he thinks the same thing about CM Punk. CM Punk might be playing him. He maybe gets paranoid along the way, and eventually we finally get that Cody Rhodes heel turn where he decides to take it to CM Punk, beat his ass, and eventually, probably wins the belt back at WrestleMania 43.
That's a great idea to do because you're right about Cody Rhodes. He's stale.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like, another you could add a little bit to it. You can maybe start doing a legacy kind of thing with it, Cody Rhodes, right?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe start a stable with him.
Yeah.
Maybe start with two young guys that are up and coming. It could be his, like you said multiple times, the Nightmare Family, him and Ricky Saints and Ethan Page, right?
Yeah.
Like it adds more to his character than it will what he's doing now. Because I kind of feel like I didn't watch it when he was on AEW, but I feel like in AEW he did the same thing where he refused to go heel, and it kind of hurt him as a character at the end, right?
He lost the audience, and he was kind of outside of the rest of what was going on in AEW. He seemed like he was on his own show.
Yeah,
people were doing their own thing.
And I kind of feel like he's trying to do more of the John Cena thing, where he's like a good guy, but the fans boo him.
Yeah.
But he's still a good guy at heart, But in his mind, he's like, "Oh, am I really a good guy, or am I the heel?" By the audience reaction, that kind of John Cena bullshit answer he is, right? And it's like, no, you're just being a dick and just take the heel turn, man. Just be a heel. It's not gonna hurt anybody. It's probably gonna be better for you. More people are probably gonna be more engaged in your character than they ever have. Look at Roman Reigns, for example. The minute he turned heel, it was more engaging for us.
Yeah, I think that company did better with Roman Reigns as a heel, and I think they do need a major heel. Roman Reigns as a heel again. Like, it seems like they kind of are teasing it a little bit with the Jacob Fatu thing, but I don't think people are that interested in it because they've already seen it, right?
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes, we haven't really seen him as a monster heel yet. We haven't seen that at all. We've seen babyface Cody Rhodes, and I mean, sure, you want to go down the John Cena route, it's just fine, but it eventually gets stale and boring for everybody else. It doesn't really do good for business either, because I feel like those years of John Cena being the babyface, the WWE probably was at its worst. I think ratings weren't great either.
No, it wasn't.
WWE's ratings are down, are kind of down right now, right, compared to the years before. I think Cody Rhodes, you could, like you said, him creating his own legacy, like the Nightmare Family would be so smart because, first of all, the two guys, Ricky Saints, he seems like he has some direction, but he seems like he's just going to be a guy who takes losses to guys like Trick Williams.
Yeah.
And he kind of needs that elevation from Cody Rhodes. Ethan Page seems like he's on the same thing where he looks good. He looks like he'll be like maybe challenger. Maybe he will win the IC title at some point. But he could also use that elevation from Cody Rhodes and take it to another level.
I agree, because like some of these guys just need that direction, right? They
Yeah.
need that big star to help them up to be a bigger name, and might as well use them properly, right? And I kind of feel like the other thing about Cody Rhodes and the CM Punk thing, it's like you've said this throughout this video. Who wants to see another CM Punk? Like CM Punk being heel is sick, right?
Yeah.
But we've seen that before.
If you look at the two guys, if Cody Rhodes, CM Punk went heel, people are going to cheer for CM Punk.
Yes.
Same thing happened with Randy Orton. Same thing happened with John Cena. People don't want to see those people. They don't care about booing with those guys anymore. They're legends in the business. They're people that who knows how many more years we have left of them. So people want to cheer for them.
Yes.
CM Punk, like he gets the loudest pop out of any wrestler on the roster at this point. And the WWE's kind of realized that whenever his music plays, it's kind of like Austin back in the day.
Yeah.
He comes down and the music's playing, the people are going nuts. Cody Rhodes doesn't get that pop like that anymore. Cody Rhodes turns heel. We got an actual interest in the storyline now. An actual interest. Okay, the match is going to be great. We already know that. But the story would be a lot better if Cody Rhodes is a heel and CM Punk's a babyface.
And even with the whole legacy thing, you could turn it where he goes back to being a good guy when they turn on his back on him, right?
Yeah.
You already got to set up to him going back to being good after a while.
The out's always going to be there for Cody Rhodes and WWE. They just need to find a way to create the interest again. Bring back some life into their top stars. Like they tried with Roman Reigns, they're trying to do the same old. But I feel like you got to eventually make a change and make some moves here.
Evolution is key, Yeah.
Fact. Evolution is a mystery. I think that does it for this video. Like, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.